from California is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, and thank you for yielding. And thank you, Madam Speaker. Let me just say, I today rise in support of the rule and also, of course, the bill. First, let me just say, the economic policies of the previous administration, we all recognize, has left our nation in shambles. The huge tax cuts for the wealthy, the war in Iraq, $10 billion a month, and the greed in this unregulatory environment of the previous administration has brought us to this point. And so I think it's incumbent upon the Republicans, especially in this body, to work together to try to help this country dig itself out of what has transpired in the last 8 years. Today, more people are living in poverty, more people are living without health insurance, and more people are unemployed than they were 8 years ago, and it's only getting worse. That's why the bill we're debating today is so important. And I applaud President Obama and Speaker Pelosi, our leadership, Majority Whip Clyburn and Chairman Obey for crafting this robust economic stimulus package and their efforts to ensure bipartisanship in this. I'm pleased that it includes funding for a number of important initiatives that many of us have fought for, including extended unemployment benefits, expanding the food stamp program, and providing increased Medicaid funding to the states to help people just get through this crisis. It also funds a range of transportation and infrastructure projects to rebuild our roads, modernize our schools, rehab our housing stock, and prevent foreclosures. It creates jobs. It puts our nation's path to recovery in a very strong position by including $4 billion in job training, including $500 million in green jobs and $1.2 million in youth training programs. I'm pleased that state and local governments will be able to tap into the $2.7 billion of these job training funds to fund innovative programs to provide reemployment services, job training, and summer jobs and year-round employment for youth. May I have an additional 30 seconds?
Yes, I yield the...
Gentleman is recognized for 30 seconds.
Thank you.
Thank you. Taken together, this bill will help put our nation back on the right track. But frankly, I think, and many of us think, it could and should have been much bigger, at least $1 trillion. But we're working together to try to reach some type of consensus so that we can move forward in a bipartisan fashion. It should have been enacted, I think, a year ago, when some of us first called for a new stimulus package to jumpstart our economy. Instead, the previous administration just refused to take action, letting our economy collapse before choosing to bail out their friends. So let's move this bill forward. Let's move this rule forward for Main Street. Thank you.